Welcome once again to Lester Real Estate Investment Program. This is your realtor and investor, Lester Witherspoon, saying, thanks for taking time to your business schedule to be a part of our program. We're always glad to have you on our program. We realize that you guys have busy schedule, everybody have their own schedule, but we appreciate when you take off time of that business schedule to be a part of our program. So we're always glad to have you. Feel free to share the link with anybody you think can benefit from this program. This is an educational program to educate people about the real estate market, about how to about buying, about selling, about how to take care of your home and all that good stuff. So that's what this program is all about, educating you. And in case you don't have a realtor, I'll be glad to sit down and talk with you more in depth and if possible, work with you to make sure that your real estate goals and dreams become a reality. So if you want to share the link, feel free. You don't need my permission. Just go right ahead and share it. And thanks again and welcome to the program. Now, what we'll find ourselves, we are getting into spring now. And the market has been shifting for the past few months. But it's still not definitely a seller's market view or buyer's market view. It's still trying to shift yet. And during this time, there's a lot have been going on, because the past few months, it had been strictly a seller's market and there were no negotiations. I mean, sellers were looking for the highest and best offer that they could find. And houses were not staying long on the market at all. Houses were on the market by 2 days, they were gone. But we're seeing that the market shifting, houses are staying longer in the market now. I know of a house that I referred, it's been in the market for almost 2 months, going 3 months now. It's been in the market. And they rarely renovated a house. I mean, complete renovation. But for some strange reason, it's still on the market. See? So houses are staying long on the market, So the thing is, people are asking, so is it a good time to buy still? I say, yes, it is a good time to buy. Because you see, when we're talking about buying a property, there are several factors you take into consideration. It's not only the interest rate. Yes, the interest rate went to 7, but the thing is that the interest rate went down to 3% because the government trying to stabilize the market. Now, everything became kind of turning back to normal, and then the rate went back to where it was before. The market was trying to crash, and government brought it down. So before the market went down, it was between 5 and 7, and right now that's what the market trying to find itself right now. You see, the past 2 months, house prices have been the past 2 months, prices dropped. And we don't know whether it will continue dropping or whether it will go back up. All speculation is still in the air, but we're still watching to see how it play out. Because no one can with certainty right now say this is what will happen, that will happen, because all kinds of things happening right now. So there are a lot of speculations out there. But I've been trying to follow the trend, see how things going, and if just try to stop back today to encourage you guys. If you said now, I wouldn't think that the market will go back to 3% or 2%. I don't think you'll buy a property. But there's something in the real world that's still well called refinancing. When you purchase a property, when the interest rate is high, and you can buy that property still and keep it, but when the interest rate drops down, you can refinance to reduce your interest rate. And that's what I thought I'd talk to you about today. Because right now, when we're trying to buy a property, sellers are willing to negotiate. Sellers are negotiating right now, which is a key factor. Sellers are willing to contribute towards closing costs. Sellers are willing to contribute towards the repairs of property and a lot of other things. So if you plan on buying, there are all the factors that into play right now. We were not into play a few months ago. You see? So based on those things, once you see a property that you really like, and you check yourself out and see that you qualify to purchase that property, I would encourage you to go ahead and buy it. To negotiate where you get a very good price, a very good deal on that property. And once you get a very good deal, you can try to negotiate, bring the property down as low as possible. And you can at least try to get some assistance to make sure you get a good deal to close. Go for it. But again, it's all left with your own situation. So yes, you can buy based on your situation right now. But say, oh, I'm still waiting now. Waiting for the market to drop. It may not reach what you expect it to reach right now. I'll be honest with you. So I encourage you to, again, check yourself out. See where you stand. And if you are qualified and you get find a good deal, I encourage you to go far away. And I'm not here doing it just because I just want to be represent you, no, or to be a realtor. No, I'm doing it because I'm giving the trend and how things going. This is a good time. If you had asked me a couple of months ago, because even before the market crash, a couple of months, I had a couple of buyers who were looking for property, were up in the field looking at properties. By that time, the rate was 3%, 2%, 4%, 4%. And they were qualified. They were up to about 400, 500,000. But when the rate went back up to 7, they lost the buying power. They could not afford to, that 500,000 came way down to 300,000. So they could no longer get the property that they wanted at the time. You see? So, and that's what happened. So, and right now, they're still waiting because they're waiting for at least for things to increase, and they're working on the same time. They're trying to work on themselves to see how they can increase their own buying power too. You know, so they can be able to move forward and purchase the property. You see? So once you check yourself out and you with confidence know that definitely, yes, this is what's happening, this is where I'm qualified for, and you see, because the thing is, that property you see right now will not be on the market a couple of months from now. It may not. By the time you're waiting for the get there, it may not be available. You see? So you can buy a property right now and then refinance when the market price drop, when the rate drop. When the rate drop, you can refinance. Because if you have a property for 7%, I mean 5%, it's 5%, and the rate drop to 4%, you can save some money on that property. You can save up to $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. You can be saving. When the rate drop, yes. Then you can refinance. But I know somebody asked me the other day, can I refinance? No, you cannot refinance if you bought the property when it was 4%, 5%, and you want to refinance 7%. No, you can't refinance like that. You got to buy at a high rate and then refinance when the rate drop, when the rate get lower. And that will refinance work. That's how it works. You see? So if you think about moving forward and wanting to buy a property, and you get with a lender. Get with a lender to make sure exactly where you stand. Find out what all your options are. Get with your lender and know all your options. And based on that, you can make your own decision as to whether you want to continue waiting based on your situation. If you want to move forward, it's all up to you. But it's based on your situation. Right now, that we are right now is based on your own personal situation, and you got to make that decision. You got to decide what you want to do. You know, and I encourage my buyers, and try to do this clip to encourage you that get informed, get all the necessary information you need or to make a decision. And once you get all the information you need as to where you stand, what's currently going on in the market, and you feel that you see a good property that you can buy, and you sure you can get a good deal, I encourage you to go for it. And then once the rate drop, you can forever refinance, bring your property, your property price down. Your monthly payment down, your interest rate down, and still own your property. You can still own your property, still have your property, and just make sure you find out to make the adjustments to your payment and your interest rate. So it's possible. It is indeed possible. We have done it before several times in the past. We have done it several times in the past. Just a year or two ago, a client came to me. They had bought a property, but at the time they bought it at a higher rate. And when the rate dropped to 3-4%, I work with them. As realtor, we don't get anything in the pay for that, but I still work with my clients, because once my client, always my client. And once I sell your property, I will work with you. I'll be there for you whenever you need my services. So you want refinancing, you need help, I will show you, try to link you with correct a mortgage company or a lender to see that, make sure that you get a good deal, so you can refinance and be able to move forward. So I work with them, and they were able to refinance the property. They brought the monthly payment down. They were so happy, they were so thankful, that at least they were able to make the necessary adjustment. They took advantage of it. But they saw a property a couple of years ago that they really liked, but the interest was high, and they bought it. and they were able to refinance when the rate dropped. And you can do the same thing too. You can do the same thing too. You see your property of your dream, you can go for it, and at the appropriate time when the rate drop, you can do the same refinancing. I have several clients, who have done that before. So we were asking the question, and I tell you, this is the time. This is a good time if you want to move out. This is indeed a good time. You'll be surprised the kind of deals you can get, the kind of negotiation that can happen for you to get what you're really looking for. It is possible right now. It is possible. And I cannot assure you that, whether it will definitely be possible a couple of months from now, whether it will go back or what, I cannot say that right now. We're still watching the trend, watching to see how things going, and we'll definitely go with the flow. We'll go and see how it play out. We'll go with that, But we're hoping and praying that things will continue to, at least the market will stabilize. And the first thing, we pray that the market will stabilize. At least will be at least maybe 5%, and keep moving forward, And then people who bought a house maybe at 7% can still refinance and still come down, bring the payment down, and see how best we can move forward. And then those who buy at 5% in the future, if the market go down a little lower, they can also refinance too. But this is indeed a good time that you can purchase and you can find a property that you really want. Now, another question people will be asking me, what's about sellers? What you can say to those sellers? I say, yes, seller is also a good time. You can put your house on the market. You can still have good deals going too. You see? Because the thing is, even though properties stay long in the market, but I have seen property on the market right now that's still going fast because of how the people prepare their property. Some properties are still moving fast. Yep. I just last week before last, there was an open house that they had. The people have almost 50% going to that open house that day. I was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. Almost about 50 persons going to that one open house. So many people, a good friend of mine, who were in the open house for a listing that he had. And he told me he had almost 10 offers for that one property, going above asking price for that particular property. You see? So things are still happening. Things are still going on. So if you hesitate, where the market is changing, and as a seller, I don't think I want to. No, you just got to do your homework well. You got to be prepared to put your house on the market. You need to do what you need to do to make sure that your house will sell and sell fast for a good price. And once you do your homework well, your house can still sell fast for top dollars too, at that rate. It can sell fast for top dollars. But you got to do your homework and make sure you prepare in order to get your house to that level so you can sell fast for top dollars. So I'm just here to encourage you all today, just encourage you all. Because I know there are several persons who are still indecisive as to whether they want to move forward or whether waiting or what. They're still indecisive. And I just have to encourage them. You need to make up your mind. You need to check yourself out. You need to at least be informed in order to make an informed decision. And that's what I encourage you to do. Make sure you have all the information you need. Make sure you have all the necessary data that you need so that you can be able to make an informed decision to move forward with the home buying or the home selling process. And again, if you need any further question, you need a one-on-one session, feel free. You can make an appointment to meet with me. I have my referral website. It is referlesterweatherspoon.com. It is refer, R-E-F-E-R, lesterweatherspoon.com. You go on that website, you can be able to set an appointment to meet with me. You can be able to refer other people to me to work with whether as buyer or seller. You can get them, just book the time, and we'll be more than glad to sit and talk with them in more details and make sure that we can at least answer all the questions that they have. And also, in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, we still keep our finger crossed and praying and working towards it and praying and looking up to God for God to at least bless our efforts, that we should be airing this program on a new platform in the next couple of weeks. God be my helper. That's the plan that we're working towards. that will start airing on a new platform where we can be able to invite guests to come on the program and share with you also, and do some other things that be more interesting, and make the program more lively. And we interview people, go out there and interview people and all that too. So we are working on some other things to make sure that, we make sure that you are well informed about the real estate market. We make sure that you can be able to make informed decisions and at least answer any questions that you may have. So we are doing our best, and keep us in our prayer. Keep us in your prayer so that all will work out well. And any suggestions and then ideas you have, you are welcome. You can put it in the box below. We'll be glad to review it. You can feel free to call me. My cell phone number is 302-310-0621. Again, my cell phone number, 302-310-0621. That's my cell phone number. Feel free, you can call me there. You can call me or text me on that number, or you can go to my referral link and book an appointment to meet with me. Also, it's free for now. I'm not charging anybody to any appointment right now. I'm not charging. Maybe in the future I may charge, I don't know. But for now, I'm not charging anybody. Feel free to book an appointment. I'll be glad to talk with you and see how best you go from there. I know other people are charging for consultation fee and all that. But for now, I'm not charging anybody to at least sit and have a one-on-one talk with you. You can feel free to just go there, make an appointment, and I will be glad to sit and talk with you. If you don't have a realtor, feel free to call me, text me, and I'll be glad to sit and talk with you and see how best I can work with you to make your real estate dream a reality. Yeah. And also, by the way, if you know anybody, I am in the Virginia Woodbridge area, If you know anyone who thinking about becoming a realtor also, I'm now a certified real estate instructor with Mosley Real Estate School. We should have started our program classes this month, but due to all going on, we decided to postpone it to June. So we'll be starting officially in June, the program. So we try to get the word on more, to get more students, to get more people involved before we start. We want to start just with 1 or 2 students. We want to start at least with 5 or 10. Yes, we can start with that. So we didn't get many students, so we want to make sure we decided to postpone it to get more people, more time, because some people came, but they couldn't. You got to pay for it. Now that is not free. You want to become a realtor, you have to pay. You have to pay the fees to become a realtor. You have to do that. And also, if when you become a realtor, you have to pay fees again to sign up, because you have to affiliate with a real estate firm. You cannot operate independently. No, every realtor has to affiliate with a real estate firm. You have to pay fees for that too. And people call me and talk to me, and they found out that they were not in the position to really move forward. I try to show them some ropes on how they can move forward too. I get into some hints and some pointers how they could do, but it's their decision to make. I just educate them. They make their own final decision. I can decide for nobody, and how you can go about at least getting started. I share my story, how I got started, and I'll be glad to share my story with you too, how I already get started. And you can maybe do the same thing, or you can find other means to get started. But again, we're working on starting a class where we can teach people how to become a realtor also. We're trying to give back. We're trying to educate more people and to make sure that more people are coming in the market, because a lot of the realtors are getting older now. So we want to make sure that we have young blood coming in the market who are more versatile and more high-tech to be more serviceable. And eventually, maybe hopefully we'll start a team of young, talented realtors that will be of more service to the public out there. That's the plan in the future, to make sure that we start a team and just have many realtors, young, talented realtors, to service as many persons as possible. But for now, we'd like to thank you for your time. We appreciate you taking time to listen at our program. Share the link again, as I said, with anybody. If you're thinking about buying or selling, I encourage you to get in the market. If you need to talk to me, feel free, go to my link, referrallesterwitherspoon.com. Call me or text me, 302-310-0621, and I'll be glad to sit and talk with you, or to whatever it is, meet with you and see how best we can make things going for you. So until then, You take care. I will keep you abreast every week. You hear from me. Every week you hear from me. I show you that. I either be doing this live program or you see me. I'll be on TikTok. I will be on Instagram. I try to, get out there as much as possible. YouTube too. I'm on all YouTube and all that now. Trying to expand as much as possible. So take care, and we'll keep in touch. And I look forward to hearing from you very soon. If you know anybody, refer them. I'll be glad to work with them. Take care. Your realtor investor, Lester Witherspoon.